It's like it's already worth $60, man. All right. Should we turn our camera on?
Do you want to? Because why multitasking?
Nah, fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? Tsukai here with a brand new video. And this is a discussion video of the new Spider-Man PS4.
I did not expect you to jump in like that. Oh.
Expecting unexpected, you know I'm random.
Oh right, I forgot. This is E3. Nobody has chill.
No chill, yeah.
Savage lifestyle all day, every day. You know how it is. But,
Duh.
Especially with me and how my hopes got shot down. But maybe that's another video.
Oh, there's multiple hopes that got shut down. What you talking about?
Alright, but nah. I'm going a little bit off topic there. Tsukai, I guess you could go over what we're talking about.
Okay, so this is pretty much, a discussion video about the new Spider-Man PS4. That gameplay trailer busting through fucking windows, taking niggas' ass like nobody business, webbing their asses, and then breaking, destroying shit. Oh my god, the graphics, and it's made by Insomniac, the people behind Ratchet and Clank, and holy balls of glory, it looks beautiful.
Alright, yeah, freaking Spider-Man, man. Alright, I gotta say, I was actually pretty surprised to see that. And I'm not gonna lie, did make me feel a little bit better because I was disappointed by something else earlier in that conference. But then I saw Spider-Man, I was like, oh, you know what? Freaking Insomniac? Let's go. This ain't, like, I could already tell. Like, I know there are gonna be some people who are gonna judge this because, the recent Spider-Man games, the Amazing series.
We don't talk about those day games.
No, they weren't all that. They really weren't. They were kind of disappointing. But this, I feel like, no. Insomniac's behind this. I just feel like it's very unlikely for this to fail.
Hopefully, it will do good. God damn, did that gameplay look amazing.
The gameplay looked I really love the animations, just the way everything kind of flows. Like, it's just like Spider-Man's just doing a lot of really freaking fancy stuff.
And the fact we can now go through buildings.
Oh yeah, we went through you saw him going through like the bar, I think.
I think it was a bar.
It was a bar or like a coffee shop or something like that.
Whatever.
But yeah, no, but if there's gonna be more buildings like that, and that's gonna be pretty cool. I wonder if like maybe if you could do like there'll be like boss fights where maybe you have to chase somebody down who's flying, and then you could actually go through buildings while fighting him. That'd be dope.
But here's my main concern: can we finally, and I mean literally finally, play as Peter Parker walking through the streets and not just playing as Spider-Man 24/7 and web swinging? I mean, maybe Spider-Man, they tried doing that with 2, but
they didn't put a lot of effort into it.
No, they were really lazy with it, and the only thing you can do is walk up and down the stairs, probably.
Just so you can remember that Peter Parker's a thing.
Yes, and just talk. Hell, even talk to Aunt May wasn't even really optional. She'll talk to you if she just sees you, and then hell, you don't even interact with most of the characters.
No, you didn't. It was
straight up beat 'em up.
A lot of characters, but you just didn't really get to talk to much of them.
No, it was like straight up beat 'em up. That's about it.
Yeah, it was trying to be, and it was basically going by the freaking if y'all played Batman, y'all should know how y'all should know how the combat kind of is. So
that's basically how it was.
So they're pulling out, and I highly doubt they're pulling that shit again. Besides, it's a completely different developer. I doubt they have any interest in doing that. So
now,
I'm happy about
here's
that.
the thing: I want another Batman game, but I don't want it developed by somebody else because Batman Arkham Knight, it's alright.
I know. Hey! At least you didn't play it on the PC when that first came out, because that was a freaking bomb. Like, everybody talked about Arkham Knight on the PC and just how like it was like a technical mess. Like, Jesus Christ.
And here's the thing. They let you play with Bruce Wayne for a little bit. Here's the fucked up part is they took him out because when I played, there was no Bruce Wayne. You could not play with him at all. And I was just like, what?
Damn. Yeah, I know. Like, and Peter Parker, I really do want to play as Peter Parker. And as far as playing as Peter Parker is concerned, I think maybe there should be, like, I would like you to maybe be able to kind of explore New York City on feet. Maybe there could be like certain buildings that you could go into that you can't as Spider-Man, and certain certain enemy. I mean, not certain enemies. Certain missions that you could do only as Peter Parker. I think that would also be really because you remember in Spider-Man 2 and I guess the comics a little bit.
No, you forgot about Spider-Man 3 as well because you could also take some pictures.
I wasn't gonna talk about the pictures, but that is another thing. The pictures and maybe like he was a pizza delivery boy, so there could be some missions with that.
Oh no, you forgot one thing. You forgot about the time situation.
Time situation.
Because you had to deliver it in a certain time manner.
Oh yeah, that too. So it would be like a speed thing.
Like, whoa! But the only thing.
It would be great if in that mission it rushes you even more by as you're delivering pizzas. There's some kind of crime going on in the background that you have to stop. On the timer.
That will suck.
There's some kind of bank robbery going on.
Dude, that is just gonna suck.
That's gonna be fun, actually. It's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be fun at the same time.
Okay, fucking Final Fantasy 13 too.
Okay, no, we're not going back to those block puzzles. Don't even talk about
I'm going there.
The thing, character customization. I kind of wanted to just maybe dress up Peter Parker a little bit, just for the fun of it, you know?
True. Oh, wait.
Anything? Because this is...
Oh, go say. But we forgot one major thing. The whole situation with... Now, here's the thing that I was saying before, that interacting with characters... One major key point with Peter Parker is, for love of me, I know they're not gonna do it, but I know they're somehow gonna put it in there. Is him having to interact with certain females.
A romance?
Well, not that. Cause gotta remember, Peter Parker is constantly interacting with 3 different females. Technically 2, depends on how you look at it. But we'll see 3.
You're talking about Gwen, Mary Jane, and I know who the other chick is. I just don't remember her name right now.
Yeah, cause we seen her in Spider-Man twice.
Yeah.
And man, she's head over heels for him.
Wait, I thought she was only in the second movie.
No, she's in 2. You just don't. She's in 1 and
Felicia. That was
Felicia.
Okay, I know you guys watching are just like, man, it's Felicia, get it right, you idiots.
Yeah, Felicia's in 1 and 2 for the games. For 1, you meet her in a cutscene when you go to Asylum, and she busts out. Then the second time you encounter her in the first game is in a bank robbery or diamond robbery.
I was actually not talking. Since you mentioned the games, yeah, you're probably right, because I actually was not talking about the games. I was talking about the movies of the Amazing Spider-Man, because in the first movie she wasn't in there, but she was in the second one.
True. And also the fact that Felicia in the second one, you meet her a second time, but it's kind of like brief, because she basically just says escape town because the hunter is after your ass. But the thing about Felicia that kind of sets aside the other characters for Peter Parker is that she mainly is always with him in a certain way. Like, if Peter ain't with Mary Jane, he's with Felicia. Or should I say, Felicia tracks his ass. Okay? I swear, Felicia and Peter Parker relationship is the most weirdest out of all of the relationships.
I know what you mean.
Because the thing is that, but what about Peter Parker and Mary Jane? And Mary Jane didn't get her ass killed first. Well, here's the thing about Mary Jane. Her thing, it's set for her to die. It's a straight up set for her to die. Because in the comics, she's either dying by an elevator, she's dying by a building, she's dying in a fire, she's dying by drown. She's dying in so many different situations. Is that no matter what you do, she's gonna die. It's basically kind of like an anime I'm thinking of. Oh wait, no, I know her situation. She's like a character from an anime that me and Twin watch called Steingate, where one of the characters, because the main character keep going back in time, he stayed getting that one friend of his killed. Basically like that.
Hashtag worse than Krillin.
Basically like this. Peter Parker, Mary Jane, it ain't happening. Because that situation ain't happening. That relationship ain't happening. Her surviving is slim to none. And it's a rarity that she survives. And then, don't get me started on Gwen. Because Because Gwen, she's also in that situation.
Well, she does more than Mary Jane does, though.
Man, there, but she ends up still getting killed. One way or another, she's gonna get killed.
Recently died in freaking Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Like, literally. He did with Peter Parker, and Peter Parker with Mary Jane, because the only reason he mostly not with her, because some retarded ass situation of jealousy, manipulation by his best friend, Harry, or, oh, let's just not even get started. Because Peter and Mary Jane has the worst relationship ever.
The freaking Gwen Stacy death scene in this Amazing Spider-Man 2, that shit got me, like, that shit, the feels hit me in that moment.
Oh, speaking of Amazing Spider-Man 2, they don't even put that in there. They don't even put that in the game.
Gwen doesn't die?
She doesn't die, she lives.
Fully.
I shit you not, she lives. Like, literally, at the end of the game, you literally see them in the apartment together.
Oh, you know what? That kind of makes sense in a way, because didn't the game come out before the movie?
Basically, the game was supposed to be the movie. But because people were like, oh, don't watch the game, or should I say don't play the game.
Like, you don't want the game spoiling the movie.
But the part is, what's the difference? You basically watching a movie on a game.
Yeah, you don't want that. So.
But basically all they did was just change the ending. That's about it.
Yeah.
But like I said...
But yeah, no. The relationships in Spider-Man are just... They're freaking all over the place. I totally agree with that.
Especially with fucking Harry. With Harry, I swear, it's just like, dude is so two-faced. He is so two-faced. It's like 1 minute he want to be his friend. Next minute he want to kill him and put his ass on a silver plate.
Basically.
It's basically like, the thing with Harry is that he can be your enemy or he can be your friend. And the thing,
he's your frenemy.
Basically. Because basically, he wants to kill Spider-Man, but he wants to be friends with Peter. But he also hates Peter because he has Mary Jane. Actually, I could have sworn he liked the Felicia.
I just want to say we should probably put a spoiler warning in like the title of this video because I kind of spoiled the ending of Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, you kind of doubt put that in. But if you think about it, doesn't Harry like? I could have sworn Harry liked Felicia, or they like Felicia, or they like?
He liked Mary Jane, didn't she?
No. For what I know is that Harry liked the
movie he did, but
no. I remember Harry liked the Mary Jane, and then it switched over to Felicia. Then Felicia liked the Spider-Man, aka Peter, and then he started going batshit crazy. Then he started liking Felicia, and oh my head hurts. I swear that relationship is just weird. Peter, you make the worst enemies. I swear.
Yeah, no, he's got it rough, man. Like, honestly, I think he honestly just has it rougher than all the superheroes in Marvel.
And then
except for I guess I mean, I'm not gonna count like the big groups like X-Men and the Avengers because at least they have people to work with. Spider-Man is like by himself most of the time.
Don't get me started with Wolverine and his relationship with Spider-Man. That relationship is jacked. Like, he annoys him. Oh man, but
I fucking love Spider-Man and
wait, that's not
Peter Parker in freaking Civil War. Highly recommend you guys check that out if you haven't.
But let's not forget the Green Goblin in Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, Norman Osborn.
Cause I swear, no, you forgot about Son too, who also becomes the Green Goblin. Cause Harry also becomes it after his dad's death.
Well, doesn't he become the new Goblin or something?
Basically, and then his dad supposedly comes back. So they have to deal with two goblins.
Shit. Isn't there another one called the Hobgoblin?
Yep. I believe that's supposed to be Harry's son? I swear. They deal with the most stupidest shit. And then Peter also has to worry about that vampire kid who wants Felicia. And then you have to worry about the octopus. Who else? Oh yeah, his doctor friend turned into a fucking lizard.
Oh yeah.
And then he has to also worry about
all his friends, like kind of like stop being his friends.
And let's not forget. Hold on. And let's
freaking best friend, freaking Norman Osborn. They got along well. Doctor, they were pretty cool with each other, and then it just goes to shit.
Yup. Harry becomes a Green Goblin, wants to kill Peter. Harry, regular person, hates Peter with all his might. And then the lizard, he wants to eat Peter. And then the hunter, he goes after Peter for no reason. Oh wait, no, he
had a reason, I think.
No, the reason he wanted Peter because he just wanted home because he's like a game. He's basically another animal on a silver plate.
Wow.
That's his reason. That's literally his reason for hunting Peter is because you are basically an animal. You are a trophy I'm gonna have on my pedestal. That's basically his reason for hunting Peter.
Shit.
And then let's not forget.
Oh yeah, let's not forget about freaking Eddie Brock, Venom.
No. You forgot about another person, which is Eddie Brock, partner in crime, which is
Carnage.
Yeah.
What was his real name?
I forgot. I know he was some dude in an asylum. No, he was some serial killer in a fucking. Yeah, he was some serial killer in a fucking asylum and prison.
Yeah, no, Carnage is freaking insane. Like, if y'all thought Venom was crazy, you don't know.
Basically, the thing is, here's the fucked up part is, Peter cannot defeat Carnage because if he touches him, he gets fucked. Because basically, Carnage thing is literally still killing people by stealing their blood. No. Basically, if Peter touches him, Carnage steals his blood.
Yeah, he's worse than Logan.
Yeah. Venom. Okay, here's the thing about Venom. What you probably don't know.
Can't he?
No. Spider-Man can beat Venom, but here's the fucked up part about the black suit. The black suit is actually Peter's ally. That's the fucked up part. Black suit don't want to kill Peter. Black suit wants to protect Peter. Black suit hates Carnage. It is afraid of Carnage. It knows if Carnage fight fucking it knows that if Venom fight Carnage is gonna rip his ass apart. Because Carnage is more stronger than Venom. Which is why those two don't get along.
Yeah, freaking Carnage is a whole nother freaking story, man.
Actually, if I'm right, Carnage is actually the responsible Mary Jane's death in multiple stories, I think. Which would kind of make sense.
Yeah, no, Carnage is a fucking dick.
Fucking dick. He is
like one of my favorite villains in that series.
Messed up part is he's the one person that actually took over Peter once. And I think I forgot what comic it is, but basically Peter got a hold of the red Spider-Man suit, which was Carnage, and it fucked him over. Oh man, did Peter become a killer machine. Black suit, I love you, but Carnage, I like you too, but you're still evil.
You're evil AF.
Yeah, but one thing I want to know is...
Listen, do you think, potentially, Carnage could be in the game?
Well, depends on how the story went. It's going to go. Because you can't have... Basically, you can't have...
I feel like they've done the Green Goblin too much. Like, they've
do.
done the Green Goblin. I would honestly... Like, if they do it again, I'm not going to, like, complain that much, but... I would personally just say they say screw that and move on to a different villain.
But one thing I want to know is...
But here's the thing, though. I actually was going to talk about something else.
Oh, go ahead.
I was watching a video from this YouTuber's comic book cast. We'll post links in the description for sure. But basically, they were talking about... You saw in the trailer, the guys Spider-Man was fighting inside the black van, like those guys, those thugs or whatever.
Yeah.
There's something significant about them actually. They have these masks which look very similar to the henchmen of a villain in the Spider-Man comics that we actually have not seen outside of the comics. I don't think this is the first time. It's a guy called Mr. Negative, and he's apparently.
Oh, what? Does he hit you with ghosts and say, "I wish I was born as a sea snail"?
Bruh, you're talking about freaking Perot. No, Mr. Negative, he was a villain in some of the comic series, although I'm pretty sure he hasn't made an appearance in any games, movies, or TV shows, so this is actually a first.
So what you're saying is, he basically
his thing, from what I could tell.
So wait. So what you're trying to say is, he basically that one thing from Power Ranger where if he insults you, you feel negative.
That would be the most savage villain ever. That'd be like the roast villain.
Yo, that would be the pathetic villain.
Like, yo, hey, Spider-Man. Spider-Man, okay, I know this looks bad for me, but what the fuck are those?
No. What you said is like.
And from what I heard,
No, team.
freaking.
Hold on, team. No, what he does is like, okay, Spider-Man, you capture me, police, you're gonna take me to jail, but before I go to jail, I got one thing I gotta know. What the? Oh!
Boy. Just runs up to you like that, too.
I know, right? Everybody starts looking at it like, what are those?
Like, what? Even the police just goes like, what are those actually, Spider? That's a legitimate question.
Yo, I know they ain't Jordans, I know they ain't sneakers, but what are those?
No, that's a good question, Spidey. Like, what are those? You got like them web. You got the new. You got the web slinger 18s.
That don't exist. Nah, he wears some fucking Crocs under them.
Don't be that savage. Right. But but thinking about Mr. Negative, yeah, those masks. Like, I think we saw some of the masks, right? Like, there was one that looked like a bit of like a happy face, one that looked like a bit of like a lion, a few other things here and there. And he has the boss has a mask of himself too. And I believe.
Why the fuck you trying to remind me of fucking Shikabane He-Man?
I think that looks like a sad face, but
Okay, Shikabane He-Man.
Jesus. So yeah, no, Mr. Negative. If he's in this game, that's interesting because I kind of want to learn more about him. He sounds like he has a bit of an interesting story. So.
Oh, and I think the Rhino's back.
Oh, if anybody. Oh, just for the record, if anybody watching this knows about Mr. Negative, feel free to talk about it because I would totally be happy to read the comment.
Oh yeah, but let's also get on to the other thing is, will we see Venom?
I want to see Venom. I really do. They can't do this game without Venom. I'm sorry.
We need Venom back. We need Fat Boy back, or I mean, Fat Toe. I mean, Pumpkin. I mean, Humpty Dumpty. I mean, oh, now I remember Kingpin.
Who?
Kingpin.
Kingpin.
You know the Humpty Dumpty looking motherfucker?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Who else?
His no neck looking motherfucker.
If anything, like, I don't mind necessarily Green Goblin being in the game. I just hope he's not like the final freaking boss, because I would that honestly would be kind of lame to me.
Nah, I think they're done with that.
Yeah, I think he could like he might be a thing in the game. I don't think they should have Harry come in as New Goblin yet. I think they should maybe wait for a sequel, in my opinion.
What I want to see, will there be any special events like a crossover with X-Bands or some Captain America shit like that?
Possible. I mean, keep in mind they did, just recently do Civil War Spider-Man, so they might want to do that. So they might want to do some more Avengers, maybe some kind of Captain America, or actually, I remember that Black Widow was pretty present in some of the Spider-Man comics, so maybe they'll bring her in for a few missions or something.
I know that shit. I know that couple ain't shipping.
No, that couple has failed. But
that ass.
No, she does have ass. Okay, but anyways.
Not as much ass as Felicia.
Just for the fun of it, like if there is character customization for Peter Parker, then there should be like, because Insomniac obviously does Ratchet and Clank, there should be like a Ratchet and Clank T-shirt you could give to Peter. That would be kind of just nice Easter egg there.
You know, it'd be kind of funny. Cause I know one thing is that they're now making the female Spider-Man. They should put a thing in there that's like you bump into her.
Spider-Man costume.
Damn, you trying to make Spider as a homo?
Okay, no.
I would say run into the female Spider-Man, or better yet, customize Peter to say if you want to play as a male or a female.
Jeez, that would actually, that's an idea. That's dumb as that sounds. That's an idea.
Like, I think the female Spider-Man is, if I'm right, I believe that's supposed to be like Peter and Felicia's daughter.
Well, then you'd be dealing with time travel at that point, dude. And I don't think they want to do that again. At least not.
Well, technically, if you think about it, Spider-Man does do with time travel regardless, so it would fit.
I mean, I know they recently, I'm not gonna say not too long ago because it actually was kind of long ago, but one of their more recent Spider-Man games, I think of Edge of Time or something. That
We don't talk about that game.
Time travel?
Fuck that game.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that shit. That shit is dead.
We don't talk about that game.
No, the fuck we don't!
Shattered Dimensions was cool though.
Nah.
It was linear, but it was cool.
Yeah, you know, cause you got Spider-Man killed, you stupid motherfucker.
Hashtag hates that game.
No shit.
But
Other than that, I do want to kind of cross hit. But the one thing I kind of hate about Spider-Man is that sure you in one place, but here's the problem with Spider-Man is that after you beat the game, what is there to do? Because you can't really do much. But at the same time, what is to do besides story? Because it's kind of.
I know there should be more. Like we don't want a freaking GTA 5 syndrome where it's like after you beat the story, it's just like, well, I'm selling this.
Because let's be honest here, it is boring as dirt. What's up, Rocking Gamer? But like seriously, it's like I don't want to play a game that's only does story mode. What I want is more things. Like, okay, let's say for instance, throw some mini games in there, or have Peter take some girls on a date, or have like a thing of you're going, I don't know, going to a restaurant, eat some pizza, see some cutscenes, something.
Yeah, I know. Like you're like if anything, I'd like some mini games as far as mini games are concerned. I mean, I think photography could be something. They could kind of do a mini game with that.
Because here's one I want to know. Instead of always battling,
there should be a drinking game.
I don't think Peter drinks.
Yeah, I don't know. Man, no, he did a couple times.
But what I want, here's what I want. If you're gonna make this, do it right where there's some characters interaction where Peter, if he has a choice, take Felicia on a date, or take Gwen on a date, take Mary Jane, take Harry somewhere, do some mini game. Fuck though.
Okay, no.
But like visiting the laboratory, some type of character interaction.
There should be like a lab mini game. There should be like freaking don't spill the test tubes or something.
You're fucking retarded.
I don't know. No.
Or better yet, do something. But
like I said, like as Peter Parker, there should be buildings you should be able to go to. Like for example,
going to his fucking house and do something.
Yeah, aside from going into his house, maybe going into obviously maybe going into Harry's mansion, going into the Osborn,
going into Gwen's place and getting some. Actually, fuck that. I fucking go to Felicia's house and that's gonna be some wild sex.
Yeah, I know you and your freaking kitty love.
Shut up. You know you got it too.
You're right.
See?
Yeah. Like going into the freaking the Daily Bugle. Like there's quite a few places you could go to as Peter Parker that I think could be interesting.
And then here's the thing I want to know is.
Anything you want to know? What I actually think would be cool. Like
what?
If you could like let's say some of the characters you interact with, like even some of the minor ones, like you could do like story missions for them, like some kind of like mission involving their personal life.
Like side missions.
Stuff like that. Like
something like affection level shit like that.
Yeah, like imagine if one of the if the assistant lady who works at the Daily Bugle asks you to spy on her boyfriend because she thinks he might be cheating. That would be a fun mission.
Yo, and then you get her as a girlfriend. Da 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 da. Okay, he's like, don't you hate?
But no, you gotta admit that'd be kind of fun.
Sure. Technically, Spider-Man is like GTA because he interacts with a lot of girls.
Yeah.
But another thing I want to see is.
Also, out of curiosity, what is the rating of this game? Like.
We don't know.
Yeah, because I'm not sure exactly how much they'll necessarily be willing to do. But.
I know one thing is that the main Spider-Man game, I felt really closed, if you know what I mean. Like, I felt really close. Like, here's the thing. I want for Spider-Man. Sure, you're in one area, but at least make it possible where you can go to like another area. Like not having to stay in one place, but go. I mean, sure, you're in New York, but make it where you can go to another part of New York. You know what I mean?
Like outside of Manhattan?
Yeah.
That'd be weird. Like they've never done that before, and Spider-Man rarely goes outside of Manhattan in general. Except for like when he's working with the Avengers and stuff like that. But
True.
maybe. Well, one idea I actually just came up with: if they are going to like have some kind of crossover with other Marvel characters, he could show up on maybe like the flying ship that Shield has and talk to some of the guys there, like Nick Fury. That would be kind of interesting.
Or go to the X-Men house.
That's another possibility.
The fuck with Wolverine get mad so he kicks your ass out the house.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, but let's not have a.
Should like freaking Cyclops tells you to start playing pranks on Wolverine.
No. Deadpool would be the one to do that.
Oh my gosh! Actually, you know what? You brought something up pretty interesting. Could Deadpool be in this game?
Dude. I this is the most funniest mini game.
Oh god.
Roast off between Spider-Man and Deadpool.
Oh my god. That'd be too much.
But that would be funny as fuck. And that would be the most funniest shit ever because the fucking part is someone has the same personality. That's not too fucked up in the head. But they love cracking jokes.
It's pretty Spider-Man, he's playful, he's pretty charismatic, but he's not like crazy.
Yeah, but they do love cracking jokes.
No, he does. Especially recently in that movie. Yeah. That would be fun to roast off.
Like I'll be getting weak if that was in the game.
You know what cutscene would actually be kind of funny? If X-Men and if not X-Men, if Wolverine and Deadpool meet up and they start insulting each other, and then you just see Spider-Man like looking so awkward. He just slowly walks away.
No, he just bumps in there, just both of them. That'll be perfect. I'll say one thing. If I had to say, do I want another Deadpool game? No. I'm good.
At least not right now. I'd say give it some time.
I mean, the first one, it was too short.
Yeah.
You can't really do much.
It's like it's kind of like the Fantastic Four in a way, because as much as I would love for freaking Marvel Studios to buy back the rights to Fantastic Four, I kind of just don't want to see another movie after the way they've been bombing. Like especially with the newest Fantastic Four, that shit was garbage.
I haven't seen it, nor do I want to see it, nor do I give a fuck about Fantastic Four because those characters are not my characters. #burn.
Damn, I like the Fantastic Four actually, but
I don't care.
I like the original movies. I just didn't like the new one.
Just kick the thing in the nuts.
Bruh. Savage.
But here's one thing I want to know about this new Spider-Man game. How are they going to do with the combos? Because the combos in the last two games
like
are.
I said, I don't think they're pulling an Arkham anymore. I think they're kind of past that. So
Yeah, but the combos in the last two games are kind of whack.
I don't know. I think they might try to go back to maybe a. I don't want to compare it to God of War, but something a little bit like that.
Boy, you just see fucking Spider-Man come out and all like, "You have brought this back, but I, Spider-Man, will make sure you will not see the end of this day."
It would actually be funny if he does something, if he says a line like that just to reference Kratos.
Oh god, Kratos will strike his ass down with thunder.
That'd be funny though if he said that though. It's like, you will not see the end of this day. Oh wow, that does sound cool actually. Wow, that does sound cool.
Oh god. But seriously, I do want to see more combos. I know from the game you're doing more stuff than what you actually would do, but you know what I want to see? I want to see Peter get in a fucking taxi or something. Actually, I want to see Peter go into a store and eat something. Cause this dude never eats. He never sleeps. I don't want to see him go take a shit.
No, don't do that. That was a Deadpool exclusive.
Like I said, I do want to see him go and eat something.
There are some things we just don't want to see.
Yes, but I do want to see Peter like go out of the house, go to a store or a restaurant and eat something. I don't know, something. Make him do something.
Stuff would be kind of fun. Like,
or other thing, make him have like a workout mini game, something.
I just want to say, like, if this game is exclusive to PS4, then I think the costumes could be interesting because they can probably give him like a few interesting like other character costumes. Like, imagine they give him a
Naruto costume.
give him Solid Snake like, because of Konami, but I think he could get a Kratos costume. He could probably, like I said, he might have like a Ratchet and Clank T-shirt if character customization is a thing.
And he may get a Naruto costume.
What?
Oh, that would be funny. Every time you run it with Peter Parker, he just runs like Naruto.
Oh my god.
That'd be funny as hell. But
since he's freaking, since they're kind of trying to bring back Crash Bandicoot, give him a costume that looks like Crash Bandicoot. I don't care.
well, every time he puts the costume on, he just starts spinning around like Crash Bandicoot.
Like he just does that as like a taunt or something. But yeah, no, that would be cool.
That's gonna be funny though. But is there like anything else to talk about?
Well.
Oh, wait, one more thing. Don't make the game short as dirt.
Oh yeah, short games aren't fun. We like our length.
Yes, we do. Like a Final Fantasy, for instance.
Yeah, that's very long.
Fuck long. But don't be a Tales of Asteria either. Don't be
Zysteric. Are we just gonna have to like send Insomniac a list of what not to be?
Yep. Don't be a Cyber Connect 2 either.
Jeez. Yeah. Okay. Actually, there's one thing I want to talk about.
What?
Do you think this game could have VR support?
Probably.
I think maybe for Peter, because if Peter is gonna be exploring the city, going inside of buildings, just doing like his own stuff, that could work for VR because you could be kind of doing it from his perspective. So that'd be kind of interesting there.
That'd be kind of cool. I mean, you don't want to have to dick around and swing and accidentally fall and plumb to your death.
No, swinging in VR, that's a nightmare.
It's just like, woo!
That'd be funny for Let's Plays though.
Funny because it'd be freaking out on how, that'd be fucking scary as hell.
Oh yeah, no, looking at it though would be horrible.
And it's like you just take that shit off like mad quick.
Yeah.
Like nah, niggas.
It's not freaking nerve gear from Sword Art.
You die in that game, you die for real.
Yeah. But no, I think VR could be used for Peter, but not so much for Spider-Man, I would say.
Dude, just imagine all the jump scares you will have.
It's not even a horror game. Okay.
No, scratch that. That'll be for Batman with the Joker.
Oh yeah, no, that can have freaking jump scares.
This is just like it's not even a horror game. It still gets you with the Joker, especially with fucking Scarecrow.
Oh yeah, don't even start. Another thing we could talk about: are there any other Marvel characters you could see maybe being in the game?
Besides Hulk.
I think Spider-Man and Hulk did do some things.
You don't want to see me.
Wasn't there a comic actually where Venom took control of the Hulk?
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah.
I'll say one thing: I would never want to work with the Hulk.
It's too crazy, man. Too crazy. Except in Planet Hulk. Planet Hulk, he's freaking the shit. But
no, I'll work with She-Hulk.
Of course you would. You know what? Put She-Hulk in the game.
That ass.
Yeah.
That ass, them curves, I'm getting off topic.
Yeah, no, She-Hulk is freaking sexy.
She's Hulk. I was gonna say she's Hulksy, but that won't work.
She's Hulksy.
I can't really think of too many characters though.
Yeah, no. Maybe we might do some kind of follow-up video on this game, depending on the more we see and stuff like that. So.
More shit I don't give a fuck about.
I mean, we'll have to see, man, because this game is definitely looking interesting. So.
You go kiss my ass, bitch.
Bruh.
I'm joking.
anyways, so I guess that's it.
Yeah,
by
but-
the way, if you guys want to see our reaction to the Sony conference in general, it's already posted on this channel, so go check that out.
Teen was in
I was in it,
despair.
and I was in it, and our other friend Water Kid was in it. So.
But you was in despair.
Oh yeah, no, you'll know why if you see that video.
But we're gonna end the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hey.
I've been watching the shit out of Zelda Wii U today. Not sure why I brought that up, but it's just
Why did you? Anyway.
Great. But anyways, that's enough of randomness.
Hey, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down below what you guys think and subscribe to this channel. I'm Tsukai Hikushi.
I'm Teen. Later.
Peace.